what's up, guys? Welcome to the episode of Rack Unfiltered. Unfortunately, Canada's Copa America journey has come to an end. Canada lose 2-0 again to Argentina in the Copa America semifinal. Now look, guys, let's be honest. I think we all knew that Canada had a puncher's chance of beating Argentina, but it was going to take a mammoth performance for them to be able to beat the defending Copa America and World Cup champions. But to say the least, guys, I am nothing but proud of these men, the way they played in this tournament. They played very well as a team, and they showed a lot of character, and they showed a lot of grit and determination going down in this tournament the way they did. Now, we all know, obviously, that Argentina was the way better team. Of course, they're the number one ranked team in the world. But you know what? Canada did try their best. They did what they could, but unfortunately, it wasn't enough for them. So let's talk about the game first a little bit, and then we'll see what we think Canada needs to improve on moving forward when it comes to their next tournament, obviously being the 26th World Cup that they will be hosting. So to start the game off, Canada started off the game really well. Within the first 5 minutes, they had a really good opportunity. Kone had the ball in the midfield. He tries to make a pass to David. It's slightly deflected, but it's able to get to Jonathan David. David makes a great pass to Stefan Eustáquio. Eustáquio on the one-timer puts it all the way up the field to Schaffelberg. Schaffelberg's able to get it up ahead. He's one-on-one with the Argentinian defender, but instead of Schaffelberg looking for a pass, he takes the shot, but unfortunately he takes it too far wide. And unfortunately, I wish Schaffelberg had waited a little bit longer, because you could see Jonathan David's waiting in the middle of the box there. If Schaffelberg picks a pass to him, he might have an open shot, but unfortunately he didn't make that pass. But then 4 minutes later, Argentina threatened with their own opportunity. Di Maria has the ball on the right side of the field. He makes a great pass to Messi. Messi takes a shot, but luckily enough, he goes far right, and he's not able to put it in. Canada had a lucky opportunity there that Messi wasn't able to finish it. But unfortunately, 10 minutes later, about 10 to 12 minutes later, Argentina had an opportunity. They get the ball at half. They give it to Rodrigo de Paul. You can see Julian Alvarez has a lot of space. Bombito doesn't have his eyes on him. De Paul puts the ball in behind him, and Alvarez is able to get in behind Bombito, and he's in alone in front, and he's able to get the ball in between Crepeau's legs. And after that, guys, you could see Canada was a little bit deflated, of course, giving up that goal to Argentina. And then the game, unfortunately, opened up a lot more. Argentina had another opportunity. Enzo Fernandez kicks it upfield. He sees Di Maria. The ball, unfortunately, falls to Davies, but it bounces over his foot. Di Maria on the one-timer tries to chip it over Crepeau, but luckily enough, it goes over the net, and Argentina do not score on that play there. But Argentina do not stop coming, because within 10 minutes later, right before the half, Messi gets the ball again. Di Maria puts in a great pass to him right across the box. Messi goes in. He goes in from his left, cuts into his right, puts in a great shot with his weaker foot. But luckily enough for Canada again, Messi shoots it wide, and Canada are able to go unscathed and able to stay 1-0 for Argentina. Canada had a good chance on a throw-in. Alistair Johnston makes a very strong throw into the box. It hits the Argentinian defender's head, and it goes right over, falls right to Jonathan David, luckily enough. And David takes a shot, but it hits Emi Martinez right in the chest, and nothing happens on that play there. And they go into halftime. But going into halftime, you can see Jesse Marsch walking down the field. He is absolutely irate at the referees, because during the first goal for Argentina, Richie Larea was fouled by Tagliafico. Of course, no call by the ref. It leads to Argentina gaining possession, and it caused the first goal. And Jesse Marsch was not happy at all that the refs did not make that call. So, of course, he's left frustrated going into the half. So, we're thinking maybe, hopefully, Canada made some adjustments into the half. But we know Argentina probably did as well. And you see they did, because within the first 5 minutes, Argentina scores again. Messi has the ball on the wing. He puts in a great pass to Rodrigo de Paul. De Paul puts it out to the front of the box. Kone kicks it out, but unfortunately it falls right to Enzo Fernandez. Fernandez takes the shot. Messi's able to get in front of the shot and slightly tip it in. And we're all thinking that Messi's way offside, right? But then when we look at the replay, you can see Cornelius is all the way back there with the line, and he's able to keep Messi onside. And unfortunately, it is a 2-0 lead for Argentina, and Canada's hopes continue to dwindle. And you can just see that Argentina start taking control of the game more and more and more. And then in another 10 minutes later, in the 60th minute, they go and chip the ball in to Julian Alvarez. He takes a great shot, but Crapola is there to able to make the save, and it's able to stay 2-0. But then the antics start. A couple minutes later, Rodrigo De Paul has the ball. Stefano Eustáquio goes for a slide tackle, completely misses De Paul, but De Paul goes down like he just got shot, rolling around like a little baby. And of course, the referee sees that, gives Stefano Eustáquio a yellow card. Eustáquio tries to explain to the ref that he did not touch him, but the ref, of course, does not listen. And then De Paul's antics continue another 10 minutes after, where Ismail Kone fouls him. He's on the ground. Kone decides to go behind him, kick that ball right along his back, and De Paul once again rolls around all over the place like he's been shot. And his antics continue. Of course, the referee has to award Kone a yellow card for doing something stupid like that. But Canada, unfortunately, guys, there was not much left to play for because they knew they were probably out. But they kept on trying. They had some good chances late in the game. Oluwase had a chance. Kyle Larin laid off the ball to him. He takes a shot. But unfortunately, Emi Martinez makes the save, of course. Then they had another opportunity where Jonathan Osorio crossed it into him. Oluwase gets a head on it, but unfortunately it went wide. And that was probably the last few chances Canada had in this game. Argentina goes on to win this game 2-0 and gets back to the Copa America final for the second time in a row. Them going to defend their crown against the winner, against Uruguay versus Colombia, which will be played tonight. Now, guys, like I said before at the beginning of the video, Argentina we knew was favorite. We knew Canada was very unlikely to beat Argentina tonight. But you know what, guys? Like I said before, they did what they could. They tried their best, but unfortunately it wasn't good enough. We all saw where Canada's deficiencies are. It's specifically in the attack. Canada, unfortunately, guys, cannot finish their chances. Whereas you saw Argentina, they got their first opportunity and they buried it. Canada's going to have to, unfortunately, develop some more players, hopefully get some more clinical guys on this team because they're not clinical enough, this team, unfortunately. You can see that they're behind the 8 ball a little bit. But Stefano Eustáquio said that they got to keep going. The CPL's got to keep growing. Players got to keep developing. So things are moving in the right direction for Canadian men's soccer. You know, you got to give a lot of credit to Jesse Marsh. Once again, like I said in previous videos, he's only managed 6 games prior to this one, of course, and I felt he did an amazing job. He even said it in his post-match interview. You could see the boys were fatigued and tired. He said after 18 minutes that Canada just looked drained. So when you got the manager saying that, guys, you just know that Canada was probably a little bit tired because they had gone through some really long matches, specifically the last game against Venezuela, and they played in some really hard conditions heat-wise. But nonetheless, guys, I am proud of Canada at the way they performed in this tournament. But there's one thing I will say, though. There are a couple things that I didn't like, that I think this team's got to do moving forward that I didn't like in this tournament. I think Jonathan David needs to play higher up the field. I don't think him and Kyle Larin can play together anymore. I just don't. They just don't work together, those two, well enough, in my opinion. I think Jonathan David needs to be the lone striker up top moving forward. Kyle Larin should be coming off the bench. If you guys ask me, that's my opinion, what I think Canada needs to do moving forward in the attack. I think David needs to play higher up the field. Not in a 2-striker formation or playing as an attacking midfielder behind the striker. I think David needs to be the solo striker up top because look what he did when he had that opportunity against Peru. He scored a great goal on that great opportunity he had from Schaffelberg. But guys, you know what? Like I said before, proud of Canada. They still have one more game left. They got that 3rd place game, which is absolutely ridiculous to be playing in. They shouldn't even have it. But they're going to be playing it against the loser, like I said, between Colombia and Uruguay tonight, of course. But guys, that's going to be it for this video. Once again, Canada are out of the Copa America. Really good tournament for them after the disastrous World Cup group stage exit. They showed a really good tournament in this Copa America. Semi-finalist. They exceeded expectations. If you guys ask me, they really performed well as a team, guys. And there's a lot of positives moving forward for the Canadian men's national team, guys. But guys, thanks again for watching this video. As always, guys, click like if you like this video. Subscribe if you guys want to see more content. Go Canada, go, guys. Remember, guys, if you do not watch sports, you are more. Ciao, guys.